How's it going? This is David, your U.S. representative for QSP Knife. We had our Oregon show that just happened in Eugene. It was a drivable show for me, but if you want to have us come by another show, let us know what's out there, because right now we go to SHOT Show, Blade Show, and the Eugene show for the Oregon Knife Collectors Club. So that's something that is available. We went and checked out this show. They have another show coming up in December, but even Spyderco was there. So we have some other brands, even Squid Industries came by too, and there's a knife company that's in Portland that does kitchen knives. So check out the listing on the site. They have the other names of the companies that are there. We were there, even though it wasn't listed as far as a company, but QSP was in attendance, and we were there last year. So the 47th annual event for the show. But we're going to go through this one as far as the top 5 knives for the show, as far as which ones people wanted, which ones people purchased. So we're going to go through this one, and if you want us to do this for other shows, then you can see what the consumers in the other regions are looking at. So first one up is going to be one of the kitchen knives. It's a small one, so it's something that you could use for an EDC carry if you would like to, but it's a 4-inch knife. It's a Kiritsuke. Now this one does come with a sheath, so you can actually pick that up and have that available to you. So it does come with the sheath available. So if you want to do a pocket drop, this one is the one that was the most popular for us at the show. So that's going to be with this Damascus pattern. Kind of has some stars on it, so it's a very nice pattern to it. Also, it's going to be different for each model, so you're not going to have the same pattern for each one. So that's one of the ones that's there, and this is going to be how it looks like with that penguin. So it's a little bit larger than penguin, but does have that sheath for it. So if you want to have that be just something you put in your pocket, you can put it in here, carry it around with you, have it be your EDC fixed blade in that sizing. But that's going to be the first one, so that's $95.20. Second one is another fixed blade. This is going to be one that actually won us an award, the first award for QSP last year in Texas. That is going to be the knife, the Bison. So this is going to be the sheath that comes with it, and then that's going to be the knife. So D2 blade steel, very nice looking. This one is going to be also swelled, so it does have that chamfering for it. This one is going to be one that is a D2 7988 for this guy, and then also in comparison to the penguin down there. So we did make this a little bit larger. So from the V1 to the V2, this is a V2 version. Handle got a little bit bigger, and also did add this little thumb press area, so you can get the knife out a little bit easier. It is a Kydex sheath, so drop that in there, $79.88. So good snap on it, and then just press here. You can take that right out. But if you want to, you can take out off this area. If you just want the sheath by itself, you can take off the dangler. It also does have this tech lock style. So if you lock it over and you can take it off, you can change the orientation just by moving those screws over. But then it locks down, and you can actually lock it in place so it doesn't disengage when you don't want it to. So that's going to be what that looks like there. But the second one is that Bison, $79.88. Let us know also if you want to do this for other shows, so we can actually show you, I guess, what other people are looking at when they come to Blade Show and check out the QSP knives. Next knife is going to probably be popular for women's knives, or maybe a 5th pocket knife. It's going to be a little guy. So you're going to have the Hamster. So this is going to be S35 VN, titanium pocket clip. Does have the lanyard loop there, so if you throw something on there, have a little place for your hand if your hands are a little bit larger. But you're going to have that in comparison to the penguin there. Very nice looking knife. Again, S35, so you're getting premium materials on that smaller footprint. $139.95 on the website, and then available at our dealers too. But that's going to be the third variant that was a popular one for us at the show as well. And the next one is a kind of a double header. So we actually had 2 knives, 2 different variants of the same knife that came in basically the 4th and 5th place. And that's going to be the Lark. This is going to be this guy. So this guy first, and then this guy. So this is going to be one that has different flipper tabs. So you have a regular flipper tab on it. You also have the front flipper. So if you do want to use that, so you can use a regular flipper tab. It has a satin blade. And then you're going to have this carbon fiber. So it's a shred carbon fiber. It is a laminate, so it is over G10, but does not take away from the way that looks. So you do have that deep carry pocket clip. Also do have reversible, so you can actually use that and actually have it be available to you. This one's the gray one. This is going to be one that's a tinge of blue to it. but this is going to be one that is a little bit less too. So then the first one is going to be $64.99. That's for that carbon fiber, and then you have the regular G10 for $57.80, 14C28N for that blade steel. But that's going to be those. So those are the round out of what was popular for the show in Oregon. And then we did have a lot of other people. Spyderco was there. We had Squid Industries was there. So those are people that came by to the Oregon show in Eugene. But let us know as far as what you want to see, and also we'll have the live stream again coming up later, and then we can talk about things and have that virtual blade show. Thanks for stopping by.